Hey, what's up? Hello.
Jeremy, you there?
Yo.
Jeremy, are you there?
Yes.
Hello? Hi?
Don't be a dick.
I only have so much time, so I guess I can't play around. Vinny, I'm assuming you can hear me because you said yo.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
All right, I'm already recording, so let me just close these apps and we can
Probably
start.
start that recording as soon as you start the meeting from now on.
I did. It's been recording for a while.
Well, not a while because we've been waiting for a while. But go ahead.
If only Jeremy's internet was working today, that'd be fine. All right, let's see how Jeremy's internet goes. You like my ring light, guys, by the way? Oh, we can talk about it on the show. Here we go. Okay. Let's talk about it on the show.
Okay.
Do the pukey voice. All right. Welcome to a new episode of The Usual Saints. I'm Mike D here with Vinny and Jeremy, and we were just discussing my new ring light, and I was asking them how pretty I look.
It's fantastic. I can't get any more enthused than that. I'm sorry.
It's nice though. Like it it only costs $25 and it throws whatever light I need. I can change the shade, the color temperature. I can change the strength of it. I can put it further away. It's remote controlled, so I can take a picture of it.
$25 added to the new Mac, the new that.
Jeremy says it's a little
you might
harsh.
want to back off on the light. Yeah, you're a little.
It doesn't have a dimmer on it
right now.
It does have a dimmer on it, but Jeremy.
Dim it a little.
Jeremy's in pitch black over there, but I mean that's probably the best way to look at his face.
Well, yeah.
I'm looking for the dimmer.
You look like Casper.
Casper, I can change the color temperature. Wait, there we go. How's that?
That's too
better?
much.
That's too much now. Well, I'm gonna leave it for now. It doesn't
Just
matter.
leave
We're not.
That's
all
fine.
right. So
The fucking poltergeist.
I'm looking on Zoom. I don't look that bad. So fuck you.
You must not be looking at the right picture.
Yeah, what are you looking at?
So we're gonna have a bit of a shorter episode than last week. If anyone listened to the marathon episode we had last week, but Jeremy has an out time this week, so we'll be cutting it short whenever. About 4:00 or so our time. So let's see what's been going on this week, guys. Did anything happen? I mean, I watched a little shitty football on Sunday, but
Nah.
How about them Buccaneers?
Yeah, how about them Buccaneers?
How about drunk Tom Brady about to fall on his ass?
Oh my God, did you see that? Holy shit.
That was the best.
It's awesome.
He won the Super Bowl. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, man, he was fucked up, man.
He came down to Tampa and he started acting like Gronkowski.
Wow. You're not gonna outdrink the Gronk.
No.
Did you see him throw the Lombardi?
No, who? Gronk?
No.
No,
Tom Brady threw it from the back of one boat to the next boat.
Get out of here.
Jeremy, am I overestimating saying 10 feet? It looked about 10 feet.
Yeah, he was trying to throw it to Gronk's boat.
Yeah.
So
what happened?
This is the actual Lombardi, by the way. Okay,
Did
this is not.
Did it make it to the next boat? All right.
It made it to the tight end. I don't know his name. Do you know his name, Jeremy?
If it's not Gronk, it's Bray, right? Bray.
Maybe something like that. So he catches it, but the way he catches it, like you know what a Lombardi looks like, right, Vinny?
Yeah.
It's like tall
Yeah.
and it's got the football at the top.
On the top.
The
right.
way Brady threw it, the guy caught it by the football, which is good, but like it was, if you look at different camera angles, it looks like it's very precarious. And some I saw who did it, Phil Sims or Chris Sims, probably was Chris Sims, someone who spent some time in Tampa. He said that area of the river, the Hillsborough River, where they were doing the boat parade for the celebration, if that would have fell in the water, that's 80 feet deep right there.
Holy shit.
Well, I don't think the Lombardi's not like the Stanley Cup where it's one trophy. They give one to
every year. Yeah, there's a new one every year.
It's, one trophy. You keep the trophy every year. It's not, it's not
Right.
the same trophy every year.
Right.
No, but but you're right. You're correct. But it's their Lombardi. So like, it's not like I read an article today. The Stanley Cup.
Another one.
Well, yeah, maybe, but the Stanley Cup, they give the players one to like fuck around with because the players do all that crazy shit they do with it. But then they have another Stanley Cup. It's not just one cup.
Two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
those two.
the Lombardi, this is the team's Lombardi. That's
Yeah.
it. There's not.
You know what? You know what? If it goes to the bottom of Hillsborough River, I say, fuck it. You don't get another one. You want to see it? Take a swim.
But think about how many of those football.
They got
I
one
don't know.
already.
I'm sure.
Tampa's got one. Yeah, now they have two. Wow. I have, Steelers have 6, but whatever, fine. If they would have, think about if it would have fallen in the water. Half those players, as drunk as they looked, and as drunk as I know Tom Brady looked at the end of the video, how many of them do you think would have tried to dive in and save that trophy, not knowing how deep it was? How many deaths would have occurred?
A lot of them.
I don't think anybody's that stupid.
I don't know.
I don't know. And it's not just because it's Tampa Bay. I mean, I think there's guys on several teams that would take a dive after that thing.
Right, definitely. But yeah, Jeremy was pretty excited. I was over his house for that. It was just a little close people party. We weren't, spreading COVID as far as I could tell. I think I wore a mask most of the time. I don't remember.
Wouldn't try any of the food.
Jeremy, guess what? From Sunday morning when I weighed myself on my scale till Monday morning after I left your house the night before, how much do you think I gained in weight from those chicken nuggets and those cupcakes and everything you fed me?
I was gonna say all you ate was chicken nuggets. How the hell did you gain weight?
I gained 9 pounds.
Get the fuck out of here!
In 1 fucking
pounds.
day. I swear to God.
Are you maybe just? Are you at that time of the year you're bloated?
Wow, you're bloated, man.
No,
Jesus.
I will tell you
water.
Maybe, but I will tell you one thing that I stupidly did, because that was the 7th, right? So I get home, Sophie and Heather go to bed. I look in the fridge and I see the milk, and we let Sophie pick out the milk, and she made the mistake of picking one that was like not expiring the furthest away. She didn't look for the furthest away date, whatever.
And you haven't told her how to shop. Okay.
Yeah. So she picked February 7th. So I saw that. I'm like, shit. I'm like, I like chocolate milk. And, I didn't think of how much what was in the gallon. It's probably about half a gallon. I'm like, whatever, fine. I'll go ahead and drink it. So, I pour a glass, drink it, pour a glass, drink it, pour it. So I had 2.5, 3 glasses of milk. Huge.
And you're trying to blame this weight gain on the chicken nuggets at dinner the night before.
So listen, I drink all this milk, and immediately I start feeling like, am I going to vomit here? Is my stomach? What is my stomach doing? Why do I feel like this? So I immediately regretted it. For 2 hours, I could not get to sleep because of the way I was feeling. I didn't vomit. I did take a lot of Pepto-Bismol to try to help my stomach get unupset, but I don't know. I know I've heard stories of people drinking too much milk and the body can only handle so much. I mean, that was a half gallon probably. I don't know if I'm lactose intolerant, just don't know it. But that fucked me up pretty bad.
Well, if you ate a lot of shit and drank a lot of shit at Jeremy's house, I mean, and you throw, a half a gallon of anything on top of that, it's gonna, your stomach's gonna be paying for it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down, so I've lost 6 of the pounds since that night. So I'm still up 3, but I need to keep going.
See, at that point, I would have induced vomiting it. Yeah, just to get it all out. Get it out.
Yeah, I mean, if you got on the front lawn, everyone would have just thought you drank too much during the game.
That's right, exactly.
Well, no, I was
doing your neighbor's yard.
I let it go, but what did I have to do? I did something Monday morning, and I had to get up like stupid early. The dentist. So
What's
that sucked. I don't know, like 8, 9, I don't know.
8, 9. I'm having lunch at 8. I'm having fucking lunch at 8 o'clock.
No. I'm kidding. I got to like 7:45.
Oh wow, well, that's different. That's different.
But I got to the dentist. That was my fault. But like I said, it was a rough night for me. But Vinny, yeah. Speaking of, you started the thing. How's your thing going? Your job?
Oh, it's going great. I'm in training. So. Just learning all the particulars, all the logistics, so it's good. It's real good. Everybody's real nice. Everybody's cool. Just a matter of learning what I need to learn, and that's about it. Sinclair is the client of Encompass, and we'll be doing all their programming, mostly all sports. So they're building another facility within the same building, but on a different wing, and they're building a new facility. So we're going to be moving into that, I believe, at the end of March. and we don't actually start broadcasting all their stuff until I think August. So getting in there and learning all the new equipment, all the new software, and all that kind of stuff. That's going to be the big stuff. The stuff we're learning now might even be for nothing. It's kind of like the fallback stuff that you need to learn. If everything goes to shit in this new facility, we'll end up doing what we're doing now, but that's very highly unlikely. So everything we're learning now, we're probably gonna have to relearn in the new facility. That's why they're waiting till August to launch the whole project.
Yeah, they're paying you to learn it.
Huh?
They're paying you to learn it.
Yeah, they're paying us to learn it.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, this is the Sinclair's, they're coughing up, like a couple actually $1 billion to do this because it's nationwide. Everything will be by region. Just as far as sports is concerned, that's it. That's all they're going to be airing at this time. They own a bunch of places anyway. They own other news outlets. So, but the sports is what they're concentrating on right now, doing something that's kind of unprecedented. I don't think anybody's ever done this before, but but like I said, it's cool. It's exciting. It's something new. So,
all right,
for me, so it's good.
That's good. Jeremy, you don't have any updates, I assume, besides the Bucks thing.
No.
The Bucks thing. The Bucks thing.
He's pretty excited. I mean, I don't know.
Why not?
We did our 2 escape rooms last week with the kids.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's right.
Made it out. They were sad. The place is closing. They were pretty well built.
Yeah, the second one was in a trailer, like a trailer. It's a mobile escape room, so it gets taken. You can bring it to different places and do it. It was a little different than ones we've done before, but it was still fun. Jeremy, tell the story what you did.
Kids get on your nerves.
So we walk in the room. We walk into the second escape room, and there's a piece of paper, and somebody read through it, and I start reading it, and it says something about 130 decibels, and we had all noticed this number thing on the wall that was moving around as people were talking, come to find out. So I'm reading the list, and I walk over to it. I'm like, well, I guess I just need to scream, right? So I just yelled, and apparently everyone in the room got scared by this. I didn't tell anyone it was coming. I just did it. My son jumped in the air and ran to the other side of the trailer. It's awesome.
He gave zero warning. I literally thought it was someone else from the escape room. Like, that's someone that worked there. It came out like just trying to scare us. Was there any
pants shitting? Anybody shit their pants?
I don't know if one of them did, but as soon as I heard the scream, I turned to my left or right, whichever way, and I see his kid like do this arm flailing and leg flailing, jumping in the air, like his whole body is off the ground because of Jeremy's scream.
Jesus,
that's
awesome.
It opened the box. That's all that matters.
There you go.
That's right. It did.
That's it. That's awesome.
So that was fun.
I would have done the same thing. Fuck it.
I didn't even think about telling anybody. I was like, hey, let's see if it works.
Yeah, you don't have to tell anybody.
It did work.
Element of surprise, man. That's the best.
Jeremy, I know you wanted to do your movie thing. So what inspired you to tell us to pick our top 3 movies that we enjoy but would be embarrassed to tell people? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
But like,
just curious.
Okay,
just, you haven't.
Give me an example. Give me an example of what yours are, because I have some, but my thing is I'm like a cinephile. So like a movie I love, I have no shame in telling people, but people might be like, oh, you love that piece of shit. I'll be like, yeah, I love it. It's either it's from my childhood or I have some fond memories or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's tough for me. I have some names, but like, I wanted to see what your examples are.
I would think, something like for me, that's somewhat embarrassing to, stop and watch because I just find it entertaining is I think it's called Last Holiday with Queen Latifah and LL Cool J. I love that movie. If I see it on TV, I'll stop and watch it. That's what I'm talking about. Your reaction tells me that yeah. I should, my concern about people finding that funny is true.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about, Mike.
I got plenty of movies like that, man.
I mean, listen, Jeremy, I knew him saying that though, like he's a romantic comedy guy. So like, I'm laughing because I fully expected that from him. So Vinnie, go ahead. What you got?
I love rom-coms. You kidding me? Can't Buy Me Love. If that's on, if you put that on back to back, I'm watching it. I don't care. I love that freaking movie, man.
Can't
The,
Buy Me
the
Love is
old
great.
one, right? Not the new version.
Yeah, no, the old one.
Oh.
The old one. Yeah,
Right.
with Patrick Duffy and
Patrick Dempsey.
Dempsey. That guy. Who's
Is
Patrick
that why
Duffy?
you order?
Oh, Patrick
that why you
Duffy's an
order-
older guy.
Is that why you
from
order
Dallas.
extra anchovies on every pizza you get? Just hoping.
Just hoping.
That movie's great. I mean, there was a remake, but I don't think it was called Can't Buy Me Love, right? I mean, not to go too deep down the rabbit hole. It was, I think it was called something else, but I forget who was in it. But yeah, no, that movie's great. I mean, but yeah, I can see what you mean by that.
Valley Girl's another one.
I've never seen that. Is that Nicolas Cage?
Watching it. Yeah, Nicolas Cage. Yeah.
Okay, I've never seen it. I did
You
start
ever seen
watching.
that one, Jeremy?
No.
No. Yeah, gotta see it. It's good.
I'll
Good
watch
stuff.
it. I'll get around to everything eventually. I did start watching The Sound of Music, but it's like 10 hours long. So sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
It's 3 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. Sophie and Heather have already seen it a few times, so I'm watching it by myself. I just started watching it today. I did. Well, this is off topic. I did, just to cover the bases, I did watch Forrest Gump with Sophie. So that was kind of a little weird.
Attaboy. There you go.
Yeah.
Welcome
Enjoy
back
it, or
to
is she on her phone
society.
the whole time? On her phone the whole time, or watch it?
No, I kept her off her phone, but I don't know if she enjoyed it. She kept her attention, but listen, it's awkward watching Jenny climb on top of Forrest with your 13-year-old daughter across the couch.
Yeah, but you don't see nothing.
She takes her top off.
You see her titties? I don't
No, it's
Size,
PG-13. It's
I'm gonna have to
PG-13.
revisit Forrest Gump if you say there's titties.
But remember when he visits her at college and he gets all wet? Yeah, I mean, she makes him come in his pants and so or in the robe.
That's awesome.
In the robe. So I'm like, I try to either walk out of the room unintentionally, kind of thing.
She made Forrest sticky.
Oh,
hey, sticky
God.
Forrest.
But it is a great movie. It's still timeless. So
it's not really a kids movie. I mean, come on.
No.
Let's face it.
But it was. It's rated PG-13. But you'd be surprised. And I know we're gonna go back to the top 3 because we're limited on time. But I did watch another PG-13 movie this week called Trolls 2. Now, according to the internet, or some people on the internet, it has been named one of the worst movies of all time. It has some it has some innuendos in there that were uncomfortable to watch, but I didn't look it up ahead of time because I couldn't find. When I typed in Trolls 2 Parents Guide, it literally brought up the most recent Trolls movie, the animated thing. So it's not the same thing. Trolls 2 is actually a movie made for this small film studio that made the first Troll movie, but it was going to be called Goblin, and it was made with an Italian film crew, but with an American cast. So that presented its own problems in itself. So basically, the movie is a piece of shit, but it's a lot of people love it for that. There's a documentary that I want to see. It's called Best Worst Movie. It's the kid who started the movie made this documentary. So it's a real piece of shit movie. I think we have to watch the last 5 minutes, or did we? It's so bad. But yeah, I just watched that. I can't say that I enjoyed it, so that's not going to be one of my embarrassed ones. I would say for my embarrassed movies, but I don't get embarrassed. But I think people don't think highly of Howard the Duck. Let's say I love Howard the Duck.
It had its moments.
That's not embarrassing.
I mean, I watched it. I would watch that again. I would watch that.
Yeah, what the hell?
I think. Listen, like I said, that depends on people's opinions.
What about Short Circuit? Short Circuit.
Oh, I love Short Circuit.
Johnny Five is alive.
Johnny Five. Yeah, see.
Ali Sheedy, Steve Guttenberg.
Yeah, it's back in the day when Ali Sheedy was, in movies. Breakfast Club, and then St. Elmo's Fire.
Yeah.
Back when Steve Guttenberg was in movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Gutenberg was
not
on
counting the
Ballers.
7 police academies he was in.
Hey,
was he in 7 of them?
I don't know.
He was in almost every one, I think.
Yeah.
He was in a lot of them.
He was in Cocoon too. Remember Cocoon?
I've never seen Cocoon. That's another one I need to watch. No,
Cocoon's good, man.
I know.
That's a good one.
I
I think you'd enjoy it.
Ron Howard directed it. I know a lot of people who star in it. Like I said, if you play that 6 Degrees of Separation game with me, even if I haven't seen the movie, I can link people through who I know starred in what and get around, so I can link any 2 people together. Sure. Steve Guttenberg was good. He was in Ballers a few seasons ago. He was good. He still has a little something there. I know he does cameos a lot now though. So if you want to order a cameo from him, I don't know how much
he did
that
a cameo
costs.
on Wipeout.
No, no. Cameo. I mean, you never heard of the site Cameo, Vinny?
No.
Oh, it's a site where I don't want to say has-beens, but people who were famous at one time and maybe are not as famous or want to earn an income, extra income, even supplemental income, they will record basically anything you send them. So if you want a birthday greeting for your wife or your friend, yeah, Gutenberg, he recorded a bunch of stuff. I think it was for Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. They sent him a bunch of stuff to say, and he just recorded it, and it was great.
Shit. We got to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun, but a lot of people like Caitlyn Jenner, she charges like $2,500 for her message. But you can you can get a lot of people for like $40, $100.
Who the fuck is Caitlyn Jenner, number one? She's one of she's one of those Kardashian bitches, right? Is that what it is?
Caitlyn Jenner, aka sure. Bruce Jenner,
sort of.
Oh, him. Yeah. Try to block that out. No.
Careful with the transphobia, man.
You know
Gina
what?
Carano just lost her job on Star
I know, right?
Yeah, I was going to ask what the tweet was. I got in trouble.
I got no problem with it. Okay, I just remember him as the Wheatie Box guy.
What did Gina Carano say? I haven't seen the tweet that got her in trouble.
She compared our government or our situation here as Nazi Germany.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick in front of me. Where tweets were. I hate doing stuff like
one of the things she did.
Yeah.
Then something against the transgenders or something like that. I don't recall.
Let me look it up.
I knew she was in trouble. I didn't know she'd been fired.
Yeah. Let me see.
She got fired, and then their talent agency dropped her.
All right. Go ahead. Go on with the next movie. I'm going to look this up so we can get back to it. What's your next movie, Jeremy?
Oh, Can't Hardly Wait.
Can't
Hardly Wait. I love that. Goes to the Jennifer Love Hewitt thing that I wanted to talk about, but don't think we have time to. I love Can't Hardly Wait.
Wait, what is that? What's that one about?
It's a teenage coming of age movie. Came out when we were seniors in high school. So
Can't Hardly Wait.
And a kid had a crush on Jennifer Love Hewitt type thing.
Oh, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yeah. Yeah, that's not terrible.
That movie's great.
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah. Oh, there's plenty of people that shit all over every one of the movies we mentioned, but
I'm a huge fan of that movie. So Jeremy, that one doesn't pass muster with me, but I understand what you're saying. Vinny, do you have a second one in mind?
Let's see. Something I would watch all the time. I don't know if it's embarrassing, but what is that one? God damn it!
Never heard of God damn it.
The one with hold on a second, I'm losing my train of thought here.
It's all right.
Mine, I'll go.
UHF. Go ahead, man.
UHF. Being a big Weird Al fan.
Oh, UHF, yeah.
You're embarrassed by that though?
No, listen, it's tough for me because I'm not embarrassed by any movie unless it's like a porn. I will.
You're embarrassed by porn?
If I say some of the porns I've watched, yeah, I'm sure I would.
You mean some of them? Like some of them had actual plots? Come on.
You know the titles? I mean, really?
Titles?
Not anymore. I mean, come on. You guys don't know Insatiable though, with Marilyn Chambers, or Behind the Green Door, or Beyond the Green Door?
No, Behind the Green Door with Marilyn Chambers. Yeah,
the Green Door one I've heard of.
She was huge with that back in the day.
Seen it.
Deep.
Her and Nina Hartley. Nina Hartley used to be good back in the day.
Back in the day. Yeah. They get older, they lose their appeal.
I don't know. It depends on how much beer I've had.
So yeah, that's UHF, I guess, would be mine. But like I said, it's not that I'm supremely embarrassed. It's just I think people don't think highly of it unless they're a Weird Al fan.
How about Mystic Pizza?
I've never seen it, but hey, it's
a good movie.
It was the started a lot of people's careers. Julia Roberts, Matt Damon, had a lot of other 80s people in there. So, but yeah,
I was up watching a movie on Netflix the other night, and I was amazed how many A-list stars were in it. There's a Chef with Jon Favreau.
Oh yeah, I love that fucking movie, man.
Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, Dustin Hoffman. I was like, holy shit.
I love that movie, man. I watch that all the time. I love that fucking movie.
Whatever
That was a John Favreau thing because he's really big into chefs and cooking and all that kind of stuff. And
it just happened to be on Netflix. I was like, holy shit, there's a lot of people I've actually heard of in this movie.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't remember ever hearing about the movie when it came out.
No, me neither. The first time I ever saw it was on Netflix. I saw
Sofia
it. I was like,
Vergara.
Yeah, Sofia Vergara. Yeah, it was a good flick. Scarlett Johansson. Did you already say that? Yeah.
I've never seen that. So
that's good, man. John Leguizamo.
Yeah, I love Leguizamo. Back in the day, I'm a big fan of some of his early stuff. Some of his comedy stuff I remember seeing on HBO back in the day. So I'm looking up the Gina Carano stuff. I can't find the exact post, but like she posted a picture of a guy wearing literal masks from his chin all the way around to the back of his head that said something about meanwhile in California. So she's mocking, basically she's an anti-masker.
Right.
You can infer what you want from that, but that's not really the one that caused the worst things. I mean, when she posted a picture that someone else had posted, it's just a retweet or whatnot. I think it was in her story, as a matter of fact. It said, like you said, Vinny, it's basically comparing Republicans and what they're going through now as what Jewish people went through during the Holocaust. Yeah. And so that
Come on.
I mean, that's what did it. I mean, apparently from all I've been reading recently in the past, what's been the past few hours since last night when it happened, Disney's been monitoring her Twitter since last November when she did more stupid shit on Twitter. She posted more stupid shit. And so I don't know if they've been looking for a reason to fire her. Apparently she was going to get her own show, but then they postponed that. And basically I think, this is just one article I read, but it was kind of like, they've been waiting for her to do one more thing to get rid of her kind of thing.
Yeah. So they got it.
And so many people are up in arms about that. Like on every post on Facebook, Hollywood Reporter, comic book, whatever, all the comments on it, you get all these people saying, I'm going to boycott Disney Plus. They're going to lose my money. You're going to see what happens. All this bullshit.
Over Gina Carano? Come on.
So I like engaging in a little verbal sparring with a few of them. Like one of them said, all these idiots, and he called them spineless. He said something about, he spelled 3 words wrong. He spelled spineless wrong. He spelled doesn't wrong. He spelled there wrong because he.
Right. Yeah.
So I said, hey, speaking of idiots, and I corrected his 3 spelling things. And so I think that's the most liked thing I've had in a while. I got like 30 likes on that comment on that site. So it's people are going to get upset about what they're going to get upset about. They talk about cancel culture. And how it's bad, but now they want to cancel their Disney Plus memberships, and they want the Mandalorian to go away because they're a person who likes Trump and is an anti-masker and compares Republicans to what Jewish people went through during the Holocaust is now out of a job and out of a talent agency. She got fired by her talent agency too.
Right, exactly.
So I mean, whatever. I like her character on the show. I know, Vinny, I don't think you've seen The Mandalorian, right?
No, I haven't seen it.
I like her character, but I mean, it's a private company, man. If you do this stupid shit and it's going to bring some kind of negative spotlight on them or their property, bye.
Yeah. Hey, if you're gonna say stupid shit, you should be accountable for it. Yeah. I mean, be ready to be ready for the consequences if you're going to start opening your mouth and saying stupid shit. Yeah. So that's what happens. I don't know why these people do that kind of shit. They get popular, they become famous, and all of a sudden they think what they have to say is fucking important.
Right.
It's not. You're not important. You're a fucking character on a TV show. So shut the fuck up, or lose your job and then shut the fuck up. Don't complain about it.
Oh, she hasn't shut the fuck up. I'm looking at her Twitter. Yeah. She's still tweeting.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's how you get those people fired up, man. You call them out on what they did wrong, and they have to suffer some consequences for it, and be accountable, and then they lose their shit. Like, what are you talking about? Become all defensive about it, and saying that their rights are being, taken away. Well, they didn't take your right. You said some stupid shit, and it's their right to fire you because they're a private company. So, fuck you.
All right, so we finished the Gina Carano thing, I think. Jeremy, did you have any thoughts on that? You didn't really touch on that too much.
No, I mean, I don't agree with what she had to say. Whatever you given us.
Like I said, the Republican Jewish one, but I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Everything else, yeah, you're allowed to have your opinion, but that one even retweeting that.
I mean, it's scary to, who makes the decision about what is okay, what isn't, it's like you said, it's people losing jobs, it's who's in charge. That part scares me a little bit because your freedom of speech, yeah, they have the right to fire her, but I mean, to me, it's scary when people start policing speech too much or telling me we need to, like what we talked about last week with the whole, we need to have something in place to not regulate the news industry. Well, that's scary shit. That's the last thing I want is the media being regulated by government. They're there to tell me what the government doesn't want me to hear sometimes. So stuff like that makes me nervous, but that's all.
Right. But I mean, I think the most important thing, and I don't think I'm incorrect here, is you mentioned freedom of speech, and I agree. I'm a big freedom of speech guy, but that is more applicable to government stuff. I understand that, like, I don't necessarily agree that companies should fire you for saying something, but if you say something that's going to, I think it's the negative spotlight thing. This is fucking Disney.
No. Like I said, I have no problem with them deciding that she needed to go. That's fine. I'm not defending her at all.
No, yeah,
just like you said, the whole cancel culture also involves firing people and getting rid of things and canceling events, and it seems to be happening quick. I mean, the whole you can't use all these words in Congress because they're gender based. I don't even know where that comes from. I mean,
what words can't you use?
That's ridiculous.
You're not supposed to use a whole bunch of words like sister, stepsister, mother, father. It's supposed to be gender neutral. I'm like, what? That makes no sense to me. I don't get it.
It doesn't. It doesn't make sense at all.
No. I mean, I think we covered, what was it, a week or two ago, where I said, even though I don't necessarily agree that you should probably say the N word out loud a lot of the times, because we talked about that in one of our other conversations. I don't think speech should be limited. We talked about it with the t-shirts and everything. I think it was probably last week then. I mean, I think words, you give them power by restricting them. Like, because I'm a big proponent of, I like the word cunt. I think it's funny. I think it's good as an insult. I think it's a funny word, especially how they use it in Britain, and stuff like that.
Oh, Britain, they use it, all the time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But
I got a friend who has split custody with his wife. I was like, dude, if you ever could do it, if you could get your swap day to be Tuesday, so that every week you could say, "See you next Tuesday." I was like, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
So I mean, that's my.
Sorry, just made me think of that.
No. I was going to say the same thing. I knew you were going there. So I mean, that's my thinking on that. I mean, that you give words power by not saying them. The more you say them, the more people are allowed to say them. They lose their power. So I don't know, but we'll see what happens. I mean, she's gone. I'm sure she'll bounce back in some way, whether it's in some movie that's some B movie or something. I don't know. Maybe she'll go back to fighting. Highly doubtful, but well, we'll see.
It's a shame that show could have been good. Her character that could have gone somewhere, but
yeah, she was, like I said, she was supposed to get her own show, and people were thinking she was going to be on, I think it's called Rangers of the High Republic, one of the new Disney shows that they did announce, one of the new Star Wars shows. They thought maybe her character would be there, but that hadn't been announced yet. So if it was in the process, it's going to have to be shut down now, or a new character will have to take her place. So
I mean, that makes sense because she was playing a ranger, right? More or less.
Yeah.
They made her.
Yeah, I mean, I forget how I think she started out as a ranger, and then she was like a law enforcement for the Republic now or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's where we're at with that. Jeremy, let's finish your third movie. What's your third movie? Jeremy, you cut out. My internet connection's unstable.
Yeah,
yours was
you were freezing while you were talking. You could hear you, but you were freezing.
All right, what's your third movie, Jeremy?
Now let's move on to one of the other topics. We're running out of time.
Oh, we'll finish this topic. You son of a bitch. We're not going to get to the other. We're not going to get to the other. Oh no, we're not going to talk about that this week. We'll talk about that next week.
Talk about what this week? Talk about what?
No, it's nothing. It's funny. I got you all psyched up. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it next week. We don't have the time. I need time to delve into it, Jeremy. Let's finish your. Oh, did I freeze up again? Oh.
Hey, Mike, you back?
I'm here.
Yeah, we couldn't hear a word you said there.
Okay, so yeah, that we'll talk about that next week. Let's finish your thing because we have like a few minutes here. So, what's your third movie?
Mine probably would same kind of as Can't Hardly Wait would be She's All That.
She's All That. Yeah.
Rachel Lee Cook, Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good one. I like that one.
I'm a big Rachel Lee Cook fan, so yeah, that's not a bad one for me.
Yeah. You're actually frozen right now with a good Rachel Lee Cook face on right now, like you're dreaming about her. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I do sometimes, maybe, hopefully, if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
But, I think that's not embarrassing, but I could see what you mean by that because it is, first of all, it's a teen movie. Second of all, it's like, I guess a rom-com, bring a girl from being poor and ugly when she was never ugly because she wore glasses to being popular and everything.
That's exactly, every one of those movies is exactly that way, but what are you gonna do?
I mean, it's Can't Buy Me Love with the genders reversed.
That's right.
So
doesn't mean I don't like it.
I like it too. Vinny, what's yours?
Devil Wears Prada.
Oh,
nice.
I watched it once. It was okay. I didn't get all the hype, but I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was excellent.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you just don't announce you like that movie in the bars that I frequent. You just don't walk in and say, "Hey, can we put on, The Devil Wears Prada for a little while?"
That's great.
If I want to start a nice bar fight, then I'll throw that in there. Any one of you fuckers who doesn't like The Devil Wears Prada, step forward. That kind of shit. I'll probably be fighting 20 guys.
Nah, they're all gonna join and be like, "Man, we love that movie.
I love that fucking movie, man."
All right. For me, I guess my third one, like I said, you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, it's not embarrassing" if you've seen it. But when people talk about Transformers movies, I'm like, the Transformers live action movies are shit. The Transformers, the movie, the only real Transformers movie from 1986. I love that movie.
The cartoon.
Oh yes, that's what
cartoon movie.
Yes, you've seen it, right?
No.
It's like Orson Welles' last role. He plays Unicron.
Oh, seriously?
Oh, it's so good. And so Robert Stack, he plays Ultra Magnus. And at one point, I'm a 6-year-old kid. This is a PG rated movie, G rated movie, whatever. He's trying to open the what's the name of it? I forget whatever. He's trying to open this thing that gives him power. And he's like, "Damn it, open, damn it." And I'm like hearing Robert Stack saying damn. I'm like, whoa, shit, in a Transformers movie.
Yeah, nice. And a cartoon, no less.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I mean, I just love that movie. It also has Weird Al. I guess I have 2 Weird Al things because he sings "Dare to Be Stupid" in that movie. So, but that's my 3. Those are 3 movies. I think we did 3 movies there. And Jeremy, I know we got to go, so we're gonna cut this episode short this week. Anything real quick you guys want to touch on? We're gonna come back next week, hopefully with a guest. Don't know yet, so I don't want to spoil anything. Plus, we'll cover everything we were supposed to cover this week and didn't cover. So, Vinny, anything?
Yes, I'd like to touch on the length of this program today. It's very short. Very short.
Listen, as Jeremy knows,
Mike couldn't be here on time.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, way to go, Mike. Yeah, Mike.
The hell, Mike?
My computer needed to be the OS needed to be reinstalled.
You mean your brand new computer?
No, it had Big Sur. Okay, Big Sur is the name of the operating system, and it wanted to update. I didn't think it was going to take 20 minutes. I thought it was going to take 5 minutes. My bad. Now I know. Okay, thanks.
Live and learn.
Listen,
should have known yesterday.
Vinny, as Jeremy's been told his entire life, just because it's short doesn't mean that it's not good. So the length.
You really want to go there?
This is true.
Listen, I'll
really want to go there,
here.
Mike?
Oh, you want to whip it out right here? I'll whip it out.
Yeah, maybe short. Maybe short, but I am wide.
Like a beer can.
Like a tuna can.
May not be very thick, but at least it's short.
That's right. Tuna can. Right? That solid white albacore in water.
All right. Jeremy,
All right.
anything?
No.
All right, so let's wrap it up. We'll record a new episode next week for Jeremy and Vinny.
And it'll be longer. It'll be longer next time.
I don't want to end it yet. Oh, I got to touch on real quick. I did finish building the website, theusualsaints.com. If you go there, you can find links to how to get our website on an Apple Podcast, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcast, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio. What's the other one? I don't know.
Radio Disney?
No, not Radio Disney. But you can also listen to our old episodes on there. Not quite sure if that's totally legal. So if I get a cease and desist letter, I will have to remove them. But season 1 is up there. And it's got a way to email us, contact us. It's got our phone number, which is 240-724-6877. Call us, leave a voicemail. We'd love to get a question, comment, topic, play it on air. And you can email us at usualsaints.com. Oh, our social media is on the website too. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, The Usual Saints. And I think I'll end it there. Jeremy, what are you going to say?
Any lawyers who have an issue with the music, it's completely Mike's fault. The rest of us have nothing to do with it. Thank you.
Who's Mike?
I
don't know. Who's that?
We were doing something as students years ago.
Is he even there now? Did you drop out again, Mike?
What? I'm here. I hear you guys.
Wow.
Yeah, he's gone.
I'm not gone. I'm here.
There you are.
Oh, we were hoping.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you
now.
You still.
Wait. Did we get to the phone number? Okay.
I'm even getting it on Zoom. Mike
Yeah,
D's
we heard
network.
you up to you told me to talk, and then we didn't hear any response.
Oh, that's okay. So I just ending it real quick. That's it. So Jeremy has to go to work. Real job, not this job, until we make millions of dollars, and then maybe Jeremy can quit. I don't know. We'll see. So for Jeremy and Vinny and Saints, who is off in the Great White North at the moment, I'm Mike D. Thank you once again for listening to The Usual Saints.
Peace.
All right. Thanks,
Yeah, we
Jeremy.
forgot to take a break.
Yeah, but it was a short episode anyway. I want to take a break.
Hey, I was
every
going to
half
ask.
hour.
I mean, we're just going to say, hey, we're going to take a break, and then just start right back up, and you'll edit it in later. All right.
No. We're going to take a break. We're going to take a break for like 5 minutes, just sit around.
But we won't walk away, right? We'll just.
Oh, let's walk away. Let's go. Let's go fuck around. You want to go have sex? Whatever. Do whatever you want.
Nice. Yeah. Good stuff.
We don't. Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right, guys.
Have sex. Good. I'm glad I got my pillows are all ready for sex right behind me. Yeah. They're on my bed. See them? Can you see them?
See, I got to leave all this after talking.
See, what the hell?
All right.
I don't really fuck my pillows. I hold on to them while I fuck. I bunch up my blanket.
Vinny, it's
I bunch
okay.
up my blanket in a certain way so it's vaginal, and then I do that and I hug my pillows. Yeah. Okay.
It's okay, Vinny. All right, guys. My internet connection's dropping. Later.